Let's talk interest rates. On the 24th, it is expected that we do see another rate hold here, holding that Bank of Canada rate at 5%. What I think really needs to happen in this discussion is thinking about what things are going to look like long term. Before we get into the video, if you like the content I produce, hit me in the comment section down below. Let me know what you think, what you would like to see in the next video. And also, if you're looking for a guide when you're selling your home and looking to upsize, I'll have that in the description box down below. That is my signature Carpino Cares method. And feel free to go through it and ask me if you have any questions. Interest rates. We're all a little bit fed up with them, especially if you've owned a home for some time. And definitely if you are on a variable rate. You've gone through the ringer, you've had your lows and you've had your peaks. Now we're just sitting at this flat rate. But we are waiting on every announcement from the Bank of Canada to give us some inkling in whether we are going to see a rate hold, or we're going to see a rate hike, or we're going to see a rate reduction, which is what a lot of people are hoping for. Now, the numbers, they're not fantastic. They're not as bad as they were, but we're still 1.5% above that 2% target that they have. And I think what people need to realize is we're not in that rough of a position when it comes to interest rates. We've seen them at 18% back in the 90s and early 2000s. We've seen them at 2% and 1% or below 1% in some cases, which is why we are having this discussion right now, being stuck at that 6 to 8% range for a lot of people. The rates we currently have today, we need to unfortunately deal with them. If you want to move in the conditions that we're currently in, you're going to have to deal with either a variable or a fixed rate. You have no choice. At this point, you're probably best to go variable and then ride that wave, hopefully getting some reductions in the near future in the next 12 to 24 months. But we need to realize that the rates are here to stay. I don't think we're going to see huge rate reductions coming in the next year or two. And if that's what you're hoping for, if that's what you're hearing out there, my personal opinion is we might see 1% reduction, but I don't think it's going to move the needle all that much. People who are trying to qualify to buy a home, 1% is likely not what's holding them back. I think a lot of people are hoping to match up that, bottom of the market with that great rate, but really you're just gambling at this point. Trying to find what makes sense for you is all that really matters. Now, you're going to see a lot of realtors that are posting, come spring, the market is going to fly, houses are going to move quickly. And that might be the case. But my personal experience right now, at least in the West End, is that things are still not moving that quickly. If you price something low, absolutely, you're going to get lots of showings, it'll sell fairly quickly. But if you have a property that's mediocre or just average, it's not going to sell quick. It's still going to take some time to sell, and you're not going to be, bombarded with showings from the beginning of the day to the end of the day. So I think we need to maybe dampen our expectations. Or if you're a buyer, why would you want to wait and see if the market is going to peak? Because if it does, then you're going to be put in a position where we have these silly bidding wars again, and that's just going to be an unfortunate situation. If you waited all of this time to get yourself into a bidding war again, if that's not the case, I think we're probably at the bottom of the market regardless. So if the rates aren't going to move a whole lot in the next 12 to 24 months, you just have to make a decision on the type of house you're looking for and where you want to be. Maybe you want to wait another 12 to 24 months to accumulate more down payment, and that makes complete sense. If you're just waiting for the market to bottom out further, I think we've already hit it. I don't think, like a lot of the realtors I see posting daily, that people are going to rush to the market, it's going to go crazy. I don't personally think we're going to see that. But there is news that the fixed rates might be going up in the near future based on the bonds. So get yourself locked in for 120 days and you might feel more secure. Make the decision based on if you need and want a property. Don't make the decision based on trying to match your timing with the market, with the rate, with this, with that. It's never going to work out. You're never going to have the perfect situation. If you want to own a home and you want to get into a property, do so. If you want to wait and try to catch the bottom, just know it's nearly impossible, but I wish you good luck if that's what you want to do. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. If you think all of a sudden come spring we are going to see a massive rage of buyers hitting the market that have been waiting for the last 6 months while the rates have been held, or do you think over the course of the next 12 months that maybe a 1% rate reduction will significantly change the real estate market? Me, personally, I don't, and I wish I did, because don't get me wrong, business would be fantastic. I'd have a lot more clients rushing to buy properties if things were more positive, but I'm a realist and I don't think things are gonna be moving at huge speeds like they were in the past couple of years. I think it's gonna be a move if you need to move type of year. Let me know what you think. My name is Mike Carpino. See you in the next video. Bye for now.